Yesterday was also a big political day because we had primaries in 5 states with some very interesting results. The big one, of course, Georgia. There was a Republican primary for governor, and the incumbent governor, Brian Kemp, whom Donald Trump loathes for not sticking up for him in the 2020 election, he won his Republican primary, and the Trump-endorsed candidate, David Perdue, lost by 50, that's 50 points. So I'm sure President Trump is none too happy with that result. Stacey Abrams, who he will face in the fall, she was uncontested, so she's going to be the Democratic candidate there. She's going to lose again unless they steal it. The Republican Secretary of State primary race in Georgia, also interesting. The incumbent Brad Raffensperger also did not stick up for Trump during the 2020 election. So Trump went against him and endorsed Jody Hice, but Jody Hice lost. So in the state of Georgia, it does look like those Georgian voters want candidates who can win. Remember, the runoff after the 2020 election, January of 21, gave us 2 Democrats, Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock. And so I think Georgian voters are up to their eyeballs with playing games, and they're like, we're done. We want an incumbent who can win. On the Senate side, Herschel Walker, who's incredible. He won the Republican primary, and he will face off against Senator Warnock. Also of note in Georgia, Marjorie Taylor Greene, enemy of the left. She won resoundingly in her primary. They keep trying to destroy her, and she keeps surviving, which of course they hate and makes them target her even more. Turning to Texas, I mentioned yesterday that very interesting Democrat House race where you had the incumbent Henry Cuellar, who is taking a tough line on the border and immigration, which makes him a moderate to a conservative in the Democratic circles. He had a primary challenger named Jessica Cisneros, who's way out there progressive, endorsed by Bernie, AOC, the squad. She has not conceded the race. Cuellar leads by a handful of votes, and he has declared victory. So we're watching that. And then the Attorney General race in Texas, the incumbent Ken Paxton beat George P. Bush. So this might be the death knell for the Bush dynasty. I told you, Donald Trump has completely changed the landscape of the Republican Party for the better.